Alright, thanks for tuning in again. It's another edition of My Favorite Games. This time I'm going to be playing Stranger of Sword City on the PlayStation Vita. Now this is a game that I've been playing for about a month or so, and I'm not super far in it, but I'm far enough along where I knew I wanted to talk about it while doing a little video here. You can see I've got 11 hours in at this point. But I've really been enjoying it, so I just decided, you know what, let's just do it. I don't need to get to the end of the game to talk about it, to talk about how much fun I'm having with it. So basically, this game is a dungeon exploration RPG, right? I'm in like the main hub right now, and the bottom row here is my current party, right? So I've got. It's all the classic kind of classes and stuff, right? I've got a fighter, a knight. Knight is like my tank, basically, my defense. Another fighter, a ranger, of course, with a bow, wizard, and cleric for healing. But up at the top here, I've got all of these other heroes at my disposal that I could bring in. And then a couple of empty slots in case I want to make new ones. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. Let's go ahead and leave the central hub here. Now I'm going to head to a place where I've been working lately, trying to just kind of grind and get better equipment. Alright. So you can kind of see here, right, this is you know, not the most impressive graphics ever or anything like that, but they don't have to be for this kind of game. I think it's a good-looking game for the Vita. I don't know that it's going to blow anyone's mind on Xbox One or Steam, of course, right? But for Vita, totally works. Anyway, you can see on the map here, I've got this place pretty much explored except for this door that's up here. I can't get through there yet. It's being guarded at the moment. And then over here is where I'm going to be working. These spots here that are kind of like, have that checker pattern on them, those are places where you can ambush enemies. And for whatever reason in this game, enemies are always walking around in caravans with treasure chests. And you can basically hide for them, or hide and wait for them to walk by, and then jump out and attack. And then if you kill the leader in time, you get the treasure box, and then whatever's in there, of course. And there's different levels of boxes, and of course, you know, depending on the level of the box, you get better gear and all that stuff. So let's check out this guy. This guy's walking by. You can see it's a wooden box, which is the lowest level. It's got a ring accessory on there, right? So it'll be like, you know, strength +2 or +7 if I'm lucky, or something like that. I can check the enemy. He's level 11. My people are all like level 8 or 9. We could easily take that guy. I'm not really in need of a ring right now, so I'm going to pass. And each time you let an enemy pass, you can basically re-roll, right, and see if another one walks by. But the level of danger increases, so you could possibly get surprise attacked yourself, right? Or they'll know that you are hiding, and you lose the element of surprise. So this is a level 12 boss, or not boss, but like the main leader of that party. They've just got a wand on the metal box, so it could be a decent wand. But, yeah, I'm going to let that one pass too, because I don't really need a wand right now. Doing okay. Same fight, basically, but now 2 of these guys. And then a couple of underlings in the back. Okay, why not? We'll fight it. We'll fight it just for the sake of having a battle here. So, divinity, right? It says, do I want to counter with a divinity? Yes, I'm going to. Over on the left there, where you see the big number 18, that's morale that builds up each battle. And you can cash that in basically once per turn at the start to get different results, right? So this is like an attack where everybody works together. It's like your entire turn, but it's 100%. Oops, sorry, that's the escape one. This is the one where it's like everybody working together. This puts up a wall, right? Protects everybody for a round. It's great when you're fighting bosses. And then this one, Holy Light, this is just regen 10% each turn on everybody's health. So that's the one I always like to go with at first. We'll go with that. And you can see up at the top, right, it basically tells you all the stuff that's happening. And I'm in control of how fast this moves, so you could sit and hammer the button here if you wanted to. Or I could have just hit fast apply and it would have skipped right to the turn here. Alright, so now we're in the battle. I don't want to bother with the underlings in the back. I know I want to take out these guys. If you notice when I move the cursor, right now the cursor's got a crown on it, and if I move it back here, there's no crown. That's because these two guys are the leaders. They're in charge of that box. So if they escape, the box goes with them. So I want to make sure that I take them out. And I'm going to have my guy here concentrate for a round. She's attack that halves their defense. Or one enemy's defense, rather. I'm going to have my other fighter concentrate for a moment. My ranger is going to use an attack that lowers their avoidance rate, so that's good. My wizard going to go with enhanced magic, so everything that I cast after this turn is going to be more powerful than it would have been otherwise. And then my cleric here, I don't know if I've got any useful attack items. I kind of don't think I do. Got a holy vial, that's not going to do much against these guys. Okay, so I'm going to back out of that, and I'm going to have her go ahead and attack this guy because she can. She's got a ranged weapon equipped. And we'll do the slow apply first so you can kind of read everything that's happening. So it's defending, right? These two are defending. Alright, so everybody pretty much ready to go. Now my round's going to play out pretty differently here. Whoops, didn't mean to hit fight. Back up, go to skill. Now that he's concentrated, he can rush these two. So that's going to be great. He can attack both of them in the same turn. She's already halved the defense on this one, so I'm going to move over to this one. My next fighter can also do the rush. All ready to go there. The ranger is going to have to confine the other main enemy here. Wizard will go with Fire Blast to front row of enemies, and going to go ahead and just have my cleric keep working on this one. And this time we're going to fast apply. So really, really productive round that time. Those couple of rushes and the Fire Blast just wiped everything. So now I'm going to just mop up the rest of them here really easily. My wizard can't attack, so she'll just defend. And there we go. So now I've got a treasure box, and it's trapped. They're always trapped, so my ranger here is kind of looking it over. And it's going to be one of these, right? It's always going to be one of the ones that's listed, and you got to kind of guess which one it's going to be. So this one says it's a common trap for a metal box. This one's common for silver or gold. This one's common for wooden. I'm going to guess that it's this one, right? It's possible it could be one of the other ones, but I'm going to go with this one. It was needle. But I still got the item. It's just that you get hurt sometimes. Or, you know, you lose a buff or whatever it is, you know, whatever the random effect is that's on those things. So that was a successful ambush in that location. Now I think what I'm going to do is, well, grab this random stuff. I won't know what I got until I leave the area, or I could go into my party. I have a couple people who can identify items. Yep, so she couldn't do it. She's not super great at it. Oof, having a bad run of luck here with the identification. That's about as bad as I've ever done. But usually you get about half the items that you can identify, and the other half have to be after you leave the area. So now I'm going to do another ambush. And there's actually... like quest-specific bosses that hide out in these areas, and the only way you can find them is by doing ambushes. So that's another big part. It's not just for grinding and getting better gear. It's also to find, you know, like basically your bounty hunting enemies and stuff like that. So let's check out these guys. This is another fight, not too different from the one I just kicked butt on, and I can see that there's katanas on a metal box. That's not too bad. Let's go ahead and pass though. I could use katanas, but I'm gonna just keep passing for now, just to kind of up. Just because maybe you're watching and you're wondering, what is it like? What happens if you go all the way to maximum danger? See, I love getting underwear though. This box has an underwear on it. But I'm going to pass too. That would be a really easy fight, I think. A level 9, some 12s, a couple of 13s. But I'm going to let it go. Just because I said I would. I said I'd go all the way here. I can pass one more time. That's another accessory. What is this guy? Level 13. There's also a chance, right, that like every time I pass, they don't have to be within 5 of my level like they have been. They can be 10 levels up, and then I've got a real fight. Then I might be in some real trouble. And now I can't pass anymore. Ooh, but there's a bow on there, so that was kind of worth it, right? And this shouldn't be too this shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Yeah, so let's go for it. I've got the divinities and everything, right? So this should be pretty doable. Yes, we're gonna use Holy Light. Let's do that. All right. Make him concentrate. Oh, actually, let's have him fight since it's just this first enemy. Yep. No, I'm thinking about it, and it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and have him concentrate for a round. Both of them, both of my fighters. All the stuff that I've got to debuff, right? Like you always want to use that on the leader of the group, so you can just try and take them out as fast as you can before they just run and you potentially miss out. Let's go ahead and use a wall. That's gonna reduce the damage. I didn't like how much damage my front guy took from these lesser enemies here. Have him rush. She can fight now. She can rush. Ranger can snipe away. And I like to go with bolt here. I should do fire though, because it's a tree type enemy. And my cleric, I'm gonna have her. I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna have her cure my first guy, me. Because a lot of times in this game, what can happen is you just get surprised sometimes. You know, if you let your guard down for a moment, you can find yourself in a world of hurt, and then you've got somebody who took just a little too much damage, more than you may have expected, and the entire fight can change out of your favor. Uh-oh. Enemy leader's about to escape. That's not good. This is my last turn. I gotta take him out. So, let's go fight. Oh, it's Doom though. Look at the, you can see the health bar basically. It's just a tiny sliver of blue. So I think we should have this. And I think right now we're just gonna go with basic fights here. Have my mage do a fire blast, because I know that those enemies are going to bump up as soon as he's out. And why not have my healer do multi-cure so everybody gets it? Well, that's not really necessary actually. We'll heal just at the end of the turn. That'll be good enough. After I just said all that stuff. Well, you never know. Could really... Gotta be careful. Oh, we'll heal. Alright. Decent chunk of XP there too, so that's good. Okay. Wooden box. Well, metal box rather. I'm gonna try again for Lich's hand. Yes! Successfully removed. I got a couple of slings, which I don't really use slings. Maybe they'll be decent though, actually. I got it in my head that bows are better than slings. I'm not 100% sure though. Oh, cool. Fire sling. I've not seen that yet. Alright. So, where am I here? Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I want to get all the way up to that top one, so I have to leave this area. This game's a lot of fun, though. It feels like the kind of game that you could spend a lot of time playing, and that's not a bad thing. This is a game that I expect to last me the better part of 2016. It's June right now as I'm making this video here. It would not surprise me if I was still playing this game come December, just because I play it in fits and starts here. I'll play it for about an hour at a time, and I have a lot of fun just kind of not worrying too much about progressing story, and just kind of getting the better items and stuff. I really have fun with that. But I do like the story, too. The story, in case you're wondering, you are in a plane crash, and you wake up in this area, in this land, basically, and you have no idea how you got here, where anybody else is. You can see the wreckage of the plane, right? But, like, you haven't crashed on Earth, you've crashed somewhere else. But your plane's there, and you're there, and there are other people who got nearly the same way. And you meet them, and you and those other people who are all from the other world, you're all called strangers, basically, right? Because you're strangers to the land. And it's kind of about like finding out why you're here, making your way back to where you came from. But at the same time, there's sort of these politics that seem to be going on behind the scenes with people who already live here, which is kind of interesting. I won't get into it too much, but it's an interesting story. It's got my attention at this point. You know, I am excited to see what happens next, but like I said, I'm just kind of enjoying playing the game. I find the battles fun, and just getting better gear and stuff, like chasing the numbers basically has been enough to keep me glued to this game. So I also really like the art. I really like the soundtrack. Oh, I've got two stunned characters right now. That's a bit of a concern. You know what? I'm not using any divinities yet. I should. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we took out the leader. We're gonna get the box. Now we just gotta win the rest of this. Should be a piece of cake, right? But yeah, the art style, I should show you that. After this fight, I'm going to head back to the town and show you the varied art styles. There's two art styles. I think there's actually three. They say that there's two different art styles. I think it's just because they're done by two different people. But it's a little interesting. We'll get to that in a little bit here. I'm going to guess that it's Needle. Alright, good job, Cat. Okay. So I ambushed there. I could ambush again, but it's going to cost me 20 points of morale, which isn't the worst thing, but I think they want you to... They keep upping the ante there, the price, basically, because they want you to walk around and possibly get into random battles. I'm not seeming to have too many random battles on this show, apparently. Not too bad. I don't think I have one of those yet. Hey, alright. Some of this stuff will probably be pretty useful. Okay, so I said I was going to go back to base to show the art. That's what I'll do. I gotta go to the leader's room here. Now this gal on the screen, she's one of the other strangers. She's one of the first people you meet in the game. and she's wrapped up in the politics here with 2 other leaders. She kind of leads this area. It's like the stranger base, and then there's 2 other areas that I'll go to, and her and the 2 other leaders are, I don't know, it seems like they're vying for control with each other, but being very cordial about it. It's kind of interesting. But I'm going to make a new character. I'm going to probably, well, I suppose I can commit to it. I was going to say I'll partly do it and then back out, but I think I can commit to it, because they level with you. So check out all these different characters, right? I've got nearly 4 pages of different art styles, different character portraits to go with. And I said that there were 3 styles because I think there are, or 4 styles rather. Did I say 3 or 4? I can't remember what I said, but there's more than 2. All right, like clearly you've got your anime inspired looks here, right? And quite a few busty ladies. Some of these are pretty killer though. I prefer the second art style. So I don't know what you would call this look. It's not anime though, right? Or at least not in like the sense that I think a lot of people imagine when you say the word anime, right? Maybe it could be, but I don't know. When you say anime, I think of this kind of stuff, right? Not this. But I've used. I've already got quite a few of these in my party already. This is what I think is kind of a different art style. These 2, right? They really stand out as opposed to like this gal and this gal, right? Very different kind of thing going on there, I think. And then this one is in that category also. Really great art though. I really adore all of the art, even the stuff, you know, the styles that I don't use as much, like these anime, classic anime looking ones, I guess. I don't know how else to describe them. Sorry if someone's watching this and like, that's not all anime, but I don't know how else to describe it. But I even like these, but the ones that are like these characters, these are all my favorite. These look amazing, I think. I wish I could draw like that. I wish I could make art that was this good. But anyway, so who do we want to make? I don't think I've got this one in my party yet. With her. Oh yeah, so here's one other thing I haven't touched on. Each character's got life points. So when you get KO'd in a battle, you don't just die per se, right? You get knocked out, you have to be brought to the hospital. I mean, they say that you're dead, right? So you're treating death at the hospital, but each character can die so many times. You see in the upper left corner, there's the hearts there. You've got 2 life points here, or if I keep raising up the age, it's down to just 1 life point. But then you'll notice that on the right side of the screen, it says min bonus point. Those are like the points that you can distribute to your stats immediately, right? So if I want to gamble and have this character with 1 life point, as soon as they die in battle, they're done forever and I lose them. But I would have 10 points to distribute, but honestly I think that's kind of short-sighted. I'm not going to do that. I prefer the ones that have 3 life points because, I don't know, I'm new to the game still, and shit happens in this game. It does. Like I said, you get caught off guard. So I'm going to make her a knight, and I'm going to go with... Who's got the highest vitality? Right. Dwarf. So she's going to be a dwarf. Even though she looks like that on the card. Right? Like, tallest dwarf ever, I suppose. But you got a few different talents you can pick from. These are like permanent stat things, right? I prefer invincible for the knights so that they don't get paralyzed or critted as much. Or you could choose for 3 bonus attribute points, but I think that's the less smart way to play it with your characters. I think especially if you've got a knight who can benefit greatly from not being stunned. So I'll just sit here and re-roll until I get the highest number. Oh, 6. Hey, that's good. Right away. All right, so now I've got 6. That was to roll for this number, right? The number of points I get to distribute. I'm going to put my vitality up to 18. What else do I want up here? Agility is going to have to go up. We'll put my strength up for now. Strength and vitality. That's what we're doing. Alright, so different voices here. Manly, sounding one. Looked like it was in the pink zone. That sounds like her. That sounds like her. Pretty squeaky ones in there. Yep, I'm gonna go with that one. And to name her, what are we gonna go with here? I don't know, I'm feeling super uninspired right now. Yep, I don't know. It's not super important. So how about we just, I was playing Killer Instinct the other day, so we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with Sadira, because I was playing Killer Instinct. Also a great game, Killer Instinct. I'll be doing a stream of that one for sure. Alright, so now I've got another knight up here, right? There she is hanging out. I could add her to my party if I wanted to. I'm going to keep her in reserve in case this knight ever gets KO'd and needs to recover in the hospital. They sit here for a certain amount of time. You can see like my samurai here, right? It says she's recovering. She's got 5 days, hours remaining, so she's going to be in here a while. This was before I figured out how the life point thing kind of worked, so I let her get down to just 1 life point left out of her 3. So next time she dies, she's out for good, so that's why I've got her recovering like that. Got another backup knight here, right? So really, I got quite a few people in here recovering, but this guy's just 1 life point away from being full, so I can bring him in to be my wizard and let her go get my current wizard, let her go get rested up and get her 3rd life point back. So, but yeah, that's the art style thing I wanted to demo. Now the divinities that I talked about and was doing in the battle, right? This is all tied into that politics thing that I was talking about with the 3 characters from each area. You get these first 3, right? The guaranteed escape, the holy light one that I use all the time, the wall to reduce damage. And then from here you can basically split and pick whichever ones you want, and then you get to a point where you have to get this one, right? And then it diversifies a bit for a while again, and then you max out way down here at the end, right? So what happens is when you hunt down the bosses that are like kind of like the bounty hunting things, you get points to put into these, and so that's how you advance this tree here. You can see down at the bottom left, it's Merilith, Ryu, and Alm. Those are the 3 ladies that are each in control of one of the main areas in the game here, and they're all kind of nice to each other, but also sort of rivals. It's interesting. It's a little weird. There's something deeper going on there yet, but I'm not too involved in it yet at this point in the game. Alright, so here's the shopkeep / blacksmith. I've got stuff that I'm sure he can take off my hands here. You know what I should do though? I should really outfit everybody. Let's see, this is a samurai. She's recovering. Yeah, here we go. So even while they're recovering, I can get in here and edit their loadout and stuff, or their equipment, right? So I'm gonna go with this. It's a little better, right? Yeah, okay. It's Wakizashi. A little bit better than what she was holding. Alright. Got my boy here. This is me. Oh yeah, I've got a real nice chain helm. Nothing I picked up is going to be better than that. Yeah, I don't think my current party members have any room for better equipment right now, just because, at least not based on the stuff that I have. Probably change this character's portrait and class, which you can do, which is cool. The name will stay the same, and the sex will stay the same, the life points and age and all that, that all stays the same, but you can change class and portrait, which is cool, and voice, I think. I don't really care for the dancer. I don't understand that class yet, so that's probably why I would change, just because I don't know, it seems like a weird class to me that I don't fully understand. Go with the ice wand, or ice rod, rather. Oh no, we actually want this because you can see that my circlet enhances magic, so we definitely want to keep that on the wizard. As tempting as it is to put a healing hat on him. Oh yeah, this gal is my top samurai right now, just because she's got the best gear. Give her the assassin mask, that's an improvement. That's the thing, you get gear, right? And then you have characters where you just want to sit and look at their stuff, so you can make sure that you're not selling anything useful. See, I shouldn't have sold that, or good thing I didn't sell that mace, rather, because my cleric here, Mindy, totally use it. Light helmet +1, not going to do better than that. Oh, do we have clean underwear for you? Nope, she's still wearing dirty undies. Gross. Oh, right, don't touch that circlet. Gotta leave that there, it enhances her magic. She's got the spirit ring, which is bringing up her defense, so that's cool. I don't think... yeah, okay, fire rod +2. Yeah, no real improvements there. Give her a leather cap, that's better than the nothing that she was wearing. Oh, my knight doesn't have anything here, my new knight. Give her a heel hat, maybe that'll be handy. Right, okay. Okay, I think that's the last one. Nope, I still got more people. Here's my other knight. What does that thing do? Bamboo spear 28-1 to 7-1. I wonder if my other knight could use the bamboo spear then. Right. Oh, I gave her a longsword. Is that better than the... nope, bamboo spear's better, so we'll go with that. Alright. Who do we got left? This other samurai. Yeah, I already looked at her. Yep, okay. So that's everybody. So now that I've been through my entire list of people here, and I've outfitted everybody, I can feel fine about going to the shop. And I can sell some of this crappier gear that I've got here. Keeping that fire sling though. Something about that sounds too good to let go. Buy anything yet? No, I don't have much money. It's really, it feels like it's really hard to earn money in this game too. It takes a long time. Oh right, butterfly rings and escape ring. That just lets your character cure, or use cure. It doesn't automatically heal every round, right? So I don't know that there's really anything super useful for me here that I can afford yet. Let's see. That's less. Sort of better, not really. Pretty much a trade-off for a lot of my people. Okay, so he doesn't have anything for me here. Sorry, that's like the least exciting part of the game, is looking through all the menus and the equipment and stuff. Let's check out another area here, right? So the forests was the wintry place that you saw me in earlier. But you know what, let's go back there for just a moment, because I want to demo something else that's kind of neat, that I like that this game does. Alright, so there's a known, unavoidable fight, right? Anytime you see those things, that's like a, hey, there's an enemy here, you're gonna fight. But these guys are all gonna be super low level, or super easy, rather. 10s. I don't even have to really worry too much about what I'm doing here. Just one turn of fighting. Knock that one out. Okay, so see where I am now? Alright, if you look at the top center of the screen, you can see that tower sticking out above the trees. That's north, right? What I'm in is I'm basically at an intersection here where it spins you around, and you're supposed. The idea is that you're getting lost in the woods. So I was walking away from the tower. Now I'm walking toward it. Right? See everything spinning there. Oh, now I'm facing the wall. Right? And I've watched other people play this game, and in this same area actually, there's always some visual clue to tip you off as to which direction is which. Because sometimes you come into these hallways where every way looks the same, you know, like there's no, it feels like there's no difference between any of them, but like there's always one tiny little detail that you can find, and the tower poking above the trees just now is the one for this area. Alright, so now I'm headed the way I want to go here. Let's see, where am I? Okay, that's north. I want to go this way. Actually, yeah, why not? Let's do an ambush. Okay, what do we got here? Should be a pretty easy fight. There's some clothing on it. It's a metal box. I've not really seen boxes higher than metal yet at this point. There's silver and gold. I've not seen any of those. There's like special item boxes. I've seen those. Those are only when I fight the wanted creatures, though. And I shouldn't have used that divinity. I don't need to use that in this fight. This is easy. Nope, got gassed. Great, now I got 3 people who are poisoned. Alright. Everybody's good. Alright, moving on here. I'm just doing fast apply because this is a way easy fight. There was a lot of them there, but everybody was so wimpy compared to my party members. I thought it was her that leveled. Who leveled? You, okay. Alright. Let's... You're a fighter. Let's bring your strength up. Alright. I think I've commented on the music already, but I'll just say again, I like it. think it's good. It's not super intrusive or anything. It's not like the most memorable music ever or anything. It's just pleasant. It's all around. It's fitting. It's pleasant. It's good at setting the atmosphere. I like it. Where am I? Oh, I'm going way in the wrong direction here. Is this the way out? Yeah, okay. Flying bunny bats. Good victory music too when in a fight. I like that. Somebody leveled. Yep, it was her. Alright, high cure. That's useful. Okay, so you've seen what the enemies look like around. There's that exclamation point. That means there's somebody there to talk to. Oh, in this case it's a sign. Oh yeah, there's a guy. Okay. I already fought the thing that he's talking about. So that boss that he was talking about there reveals a path that you won't see otherwise without that item. So that's cool. And now I'm entering the orc village here, so it's going to be a high population of orcs. I think I can just steamroll these guys. There's nothing really for me to do here. There's somebody I could go talk to, but I guess that's pointless. I'm gonna leave. I just wanted to show the little orc village with its wooden walls and spikes and all that stuff. And also note that the music changed because I was in the orc area. So now I'm gonna go back to the city. We'll go to a new area now. Not bad stuff. I'm gonna avoid the temptation to sit and look at all of it right now. Sure, you don't want to see me dig through menus again for a while. But this is the first area that you get to in the game. Kind of a wild desert at night, and if you look in the background there, you can see a downed plane. You see the tail sticking out. This is the area that all the strangers like you arrive in, so that's why you find like kind of crazy creatures that are made out of like old TVs or airplane parts and things like that. Haven't quite learned why that stuff is the way that it is. Oh yeah, here's exactly what I was talking about. This is perfect. Hydra, I got some armor. It's only a wooden box though. I don't think I can find any metal boxes in this area. I don't think I've seen one yet. A spear. Yeah, I want that. Whatever it is, we're gonna do it. It's very rare that I see spear boxes. I don't think I even have to... I'm just gonna be lazy about it. Yep, just like I thought. I was like, oh, do I need to even bother debuffing him and cutting down his defense? No, not really. Okay, so I got some more spears. That's cool. Take off. And then there's an underground section here. Like some real dungeon-ass dungeon here for you to go explore if you want. And in the beginning of the game, you actually have to go through all this. And it's kind of fun that it's dark in some areas, so you can't really see in front of you that well. Oh, this could be an interesting fight, actually. Let's, oh, level 16. Bunch of 10s. Yeah, these guys are a pain in the ass. So these pirates here, right? The skeleton pirate guys, they sit and dodge physical attacks like nobody's business. I'm gonna fight this just for the challenge. This could be fun. I could potentially lose, actually. I'm still gonna do it. I don't think I have any... Oh yeah, big flame vial. Yeah, let's do it. Let's hit them. Gotta hit these guys with magic. They can't dodge magic. Alright, so use my holy light. He hits like a wimp, so that's good. Pretty good about dodging. Formation's borked. So what I'm gonna do here is use the wall. I'm gonna have her use a whistle ball, which will fix our formation, right? Because if you notice at the bottom, my cleric is down in the front row, and so is my ranger, and that's not that's not good. My cleric. Does anyone need a healing? No, we're fine. So my cleric can attack. The ranger can keep attacking here. And now my wizard is ready to go, so that's good. I can't attack with this guy because he's in the second row. I don't think I ever explained that, but your 3 on the left are your front row, your 3 on the right are your back row. So obviously somebody in the back row can't really attack with a sword. They gotta have like a thrown or ranged weapon. I'm gonna let him just defend for a round, and her too, I guess. Alright, so the whistle ball worked, got our formation back together. Let's see, skill rush, yep. Rush 2. Pick that guy off. You're gonna keep hitting them with fire. Yeah, they're taking damage, so that's good. We should win this thing. Level 20 Quincy's though in the front. That's a little scary. Nobody needs a healing yet. I guess we'll just chill. I'll have her attack. Alright. Wow. Those level 20 Quincy's, they went down. See, I've run into other enemies that are like 10 levels above me, and it always freaks me out because you never know what to expect. Some of them are super strong, and you just think, it's okay, I got this, right? Like I fought one of those cockatrice enemies that you saw me fighting way earlier, and it was 10 levels up for me, but it was just one of them, and I thought, oh, no problem. Oh, and look here, yeah, I'm missing a lot. Don't really have much choice though with these first 3 characters. My ranger, I think, is hitting her. Let's have my wizard take it out. There we go. Alright, so that was some dungeon play. I'm going to check the map, see if there's a quick way out of here. Not really, not here. Okay, so I gotta go back in where I came from. We'll just run back out of here quick. On to the next area. Time to go meet some other people. I didn't think I completed my thought earlier, but I was gonna say these coming out of the TVs there, right? Like just part enemy, part wreckage from like the world that you came from, suggests that there's like some kind of merging of the two. But as you can see, right, like some of these battles are just nothing and you just totally steamroll the enemy and move on. But other ones, the tougher fights, they can last a while, and like when you really want to sit and pay attention to the results of every turn, every attack, it can take a little while. But I like that. I actually really like that. It's fun for me to sit and, I don't know, just kind of look at how each turn is going like that, down to, you know, down to every little thing that each character's doing. Alright, so those were the two areas. There was the wreckage there, the plane wreckage, and then the snow forest. Those are the two areas in the Strangers Guild area here. Now, we go to the palace. There's a labyrinth kind of dungeon there, but we're not going to go in there just yet. Wanted to just come here and talk to the leader of this area. Forget her name. I think it starts with an M. Yeah, Merilith. Okay. So she's got nothing important for me right now. Just thought I'd come and say hello. No shops there that I can access yet. I'm wondering if maybe that's something that'll come later. This is another dungeon I could go to, but before I do that, here's the leader of this area. Sometimes they'll give you tips on where you're going to find some of the boss characters and stuff. She's got nothing for me this time either, though. But yeah, depending on which one of those leaders you give your blood crystals to, your ability skill points, basically, you'll get different things that you're able to do in battle. So this area is fun. You can see in the background there, mountains with all kinds of little lights along the way. It's because there's people living out there, bandits mostly. These are some wimpy insects. I think we can just crush them. Now this area was a lot of fun for me actually, because there's a spot where there was a certain guy that was sniping as I was walking around. So you just take a few steps and just do a quick apply here and roll over those guys. Anyway, I was taking a few steps and then an arrow would hit me and it would tell me I was taking some damage. And I had to locate where that was coming from and then go and find the guy, and it turns out, oh, it's a boss, and it was just kind of an unexpected fun thing. You can read up on all the different bosses and like bounty hunting enemies that are out there, but I kind of don't. Sometimes it's fun for me to just enter an area and explore. This is actually the area where he got me. I was crossing right here, took a hit, it turned you in this direction, you couldn't see anything, you just knew the arrow came from there. Took another couple of steps, bam, another arrow came from that way. Another couple of steps, another arrow hit me. So I knew I needed to go in that direction. And then when I went over there, there was a guy waiting there. And started up a boss fight, which the first time I encountered it, I was not ready for it. I didn't know it was going to be a boss fight. I just knew I wanted to go see what was hitting me from over here. And he mopped the floor with me. I had to, I just reloaded my save and started over again. But yeah, this area, very much under control of bandit-type characters. And they're no match for me right now. I've been through this whole area once already. I'm not sure what level you're supposed to be when you come through these places. Oh, my fighter noticed that you can ambush. clothing. You know what? No, it's a wooden box. Let's pass. Kind of wanted to fight them just because there was a ninja in the group. I feel like I don't see a ton of those. A blunt weapons on the wood box. I've not seen that before. I'm doing it! I really don't think I've gotten a blunt box before. I bet I can just steamroll these guys. Yeah. Piece of cake. Alright, somebody leveled. Little needle. Alright, good job. Oh, right. I think it was her that leveled, right? Yeah. Cool. She's a knight. Bump up her vitality. Got a new skill, Iron Defense. That's cool too. Now, what did my cleric get access to here? Oh, right, I have to identify the stuff. I haven't done that yet. Struggling. Ooh, +6. That sounds alright. Let's see. $60. Nice. Oh, okay. I wonder who uses that. I wonder if I should give it to, oh no, she's got an axe already. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to, absorb 2%. I'm gonna give it to my cleric here. Can actually do some decent damage with that thing. Cool. Alright. So time to leave this area. Go crush one more enemy here. Okay, so now I'm going to go to an area where everything is pretty much the level it needs to be, or the level it should be to be providing an adequate challenge. It's just that I've been through all these places before. I don't have anything here in the lower or upper divisions to go to, but I do have Shadow Palace to go to, so we'll go here. Kind of play around, and they do things where you'll go through a hallway and then a wall appears behind you out of nowhere because it was like a one-way hallway and stuff like that. It's fun. I mean, it's it's a little frustrating when you're like hurting and you want to make sure that you can go find a safe place or make your way out of there or whatever. But I don't know. It's also kind of fun. You got to break up dungeons somehow, and doing little tricks like that, I think, is exactly the kind of thing that keeps these all from feeling exactly the same. And I'm also a weirdo who likes to completely fill in the map. So you'll see me like cover every square of an area that I'm walking through. Whoa, I didn't like how that went. If you heard that, it sounded like we didn't get very far. Yeah, okay, half of his life. Concentrate him. Have her tank. Have her concentrate. I can find the next enemy. It's magic. Yep, we'll apply Holy Light. Yeah, it's great because my knight actually took all the damage that round, it looked like anyway. which is what I was going for. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Healing a little bit every round, and good, they're all taking damage. Good. Let's just do another turn exactly like that. So yeah, I totally have to fill in like all the little squares as I'm walking around. So this lady works for Merilith. She always travels with her automated armor guys. And I guess this is the first time that I'm in here in this game, so that's why they're kind of explaining everything. And sometimes you get these little dialogue options. I don't really know if this does anything, if you know, pick one over the other, if it changes the way that the characters see you, or anything like that. I'm not far enough in yet. Even if it doesn't do anything, though, even if it's just, oh yeah, I think she's explaining to me right now that the dungeon has walls that will change as you walk through. And now I lost my train of thought. I don't remember what I was going to say a moment ago. Oh well, couldn't have been that important, I guess, right? Yeah, now I'm fighting enemies that are on the level with me, so I think start taking these a bit more seriously. Take my time. Rush. Rush. Oof. Yeah, this is turning into a battle here. I guess not too bad. They're almost dead. I'm just spoiled. I'm used to just walking over enemies. When you go ambushing and hunting for stuff in areas that you've already cleared, you just get comfortable. So when you get to a spot like this and you have a round where everybody's doing full row attacks and stuff and it doesn't just wipe people, you're I'm like, huh? Oh no, this fight's so hard. There are some really hard fought battles though. I've gotten through in my learning, I guess cutting my teeth on this game, I've had some fights where I've finished with just one character left and had to go hospitalize everybody and get out my entire backup team. It's fun though, keeps the game interesting, I think. I don't always want to play super hard games, but in a game like this, I don't feel like the difficulty is ever cheap or unfair, or if I lose, it's not because I was not skilled, it's because I was just not smart, right? It's not like playing a fighting game or like a Dark Souls or something like that where you can basically lose and feel like you were cheated, or like maybe you just didn't react quick enough, didn't have the skills or anything like that. In this game, if you die, it's just because you either got too comfortable and just didn't think, didn't take your time. wizard's running low on mana here. Yep. This is going to be the last spell that I can cast with her. Well, actually, that's not true. She's got a skill. It's called Soul Blast. It trades life for doing damage on a row of enemies. And it really comes in handy in situations like this when you've used up all your mana for your other spells and stuff like that. So, let's see. I've got the Healing Divinity on. That should be good enough to counter the effect of her. See? Just watched it go down and then right back up again. Keep an eye on her life bar. Watch this time. See? Just down and right back up. And it's cool because you can just feel like you don't have to even worry about casting that too many times because the divinity is just countering it each time. And, well, I guess I got to change my approach here because they're multiplying, so I'm going to have to put a couple of them into Rush. Let's do that, and they'll keep doing Soul Blast. And I think I've got a good item here. Yeah, let's hit them with an Ice Vial. Yeah, let's finish off that guy with my Ranger there. Another Soul Blast, and then I don't think I have any good items to throw anymore, so we'll just see if she can use a range attack and hit that guy in the second row. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep concentrating so I can do rushes. Finish off these wimpier slimes. Still didn't get it. Just barely ticking away that thing's life back there. Alright, got the one in the back this time. Let's try Divinity. Let's try Precise Full Attack. Oh, it's just for one character. Never mind. Yeah, no, we're not going to do that. Not as efficient. Just see if I can whittle down all these people one at a time. See if maybe that goes faster. There we go. Whew! They kept multiplying, which made that fight a lot tougher. Nobody ever really got in any danger, but sometimes it's just like you wonder how many are going to keep coming. I need to finish them off here. Okay, he's the only one that leveled. Oh, we're getting close with a couple of them though. My wizard and my ranger. You can see the very bottom of the screen across. It says the experience percentage that they're all at. So we got two of them that are getting close. I think right now though I'm gonna try and find my way out of here. I don't think I have any items to get me out of here though. Do I? Nope. Nope, I don't. Let's see if I can make my way through the maze. Oh yeah, that was easy. It's barely even that far from the beginning. I wanted to get out of there for a bit. I've explored a lot of that map now, right? Or at least a chunk of it. I wanted to get out of there so that I could go to the base and get my mage's mana restored, collect a little bit of money, maybe Go to the shop here. See what we can sell. Let's see. Other items. Scraps, a couple of stones. I might have better gear, actually. Let's look at the most fun part here. Oh yeah, I've got way better gear for my cleric. Didn't even know it. Healer's tunic. That's what my cleric does. Strong against fire. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Okay, alright. I think that's good. Alright, everybody's got the best stuff right now that they could possibly be equipped with. You know what? Go back to the base for just a second here. Leader's room. Let's see if there's any stuff about lineage types. The lineage types are the bounty hunting wanted lineages, yeah. That's the bounty hunting bosses that you gotta go track down. And I know that there's a spot where you can... Yeah, here we go. Lineage rumors. Let's go find one. Alright, so I've fully explored the winter map that she was talking about. So I'm thinking what it is there's probably a hidden path that I haven't explored yet. I fought another boss in this area. You saw me talking to that hunter earlier about how I produced the eye that I fought, and he said, oh yeah, you can use that to find secret passages that only monsters are able to see right now. So I'm thinking, I've not encountered the Princess of Plants before. Maybe if I use that thing and I go up to dead ends and stuff, it'll take me to a new area that I haven't seen yet. Whoa, look at that. I just crossed through. That's pretty cool. Alright, so where else can I go take a look? Where else are some dead ends here? Way down in the bottom right corner, huh? Let's go there. Okay, so there's north. Go this way. Alright, there's north again. Let's go this way. Alright, new area. Yep, okay. I bet this is where she's lurking. Let's do it! Oh yeah! Oh baby! Let's check out the enemy. Oh, level 16. Yeah, this will probably be a fight. This is gonna be legit. Let's give it a shot. Oh man, I just realized I haven't saved in all this time that I've been playing. Well, you know what? It doesn't get any higher stakes than that. No. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. No. I gotta go save. I'll come back. Now that I know where she is, I'll come back. There's no way I'm gambling all that time that I've been playing this. No way. Okay, I know where I gotta go. Yeah, you can't just save in the field here. Actually have to go all the way back to town to save. Which some people might hate, but I don't know, I feel like it raises the stakes, it makes things feel that much more urgent, I guess. It's that much more important that you win your fights. Okay, so the clock read 11:06 before. What's it gonna read now? 12:20. Yeah, so I would have lost an hour and 15 minutes of progress there. So yeah, I'm really glad that I turned around. Really glad I bailed. I can go find her again, though. I mean, that was levels, that was gear, you know, that was... I had every reason to run out of there once I realized that I hadn't saved in so long. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Let's do it. Hey, what'd I tell you? Found her again. I wonder, is she higher level than she was before? Hey, it's actually an easier fight. She's a 14 with some 13s. Before she was a 16, and she had 15s accompanying her. So yeah, that actually worked in my favor. Let's get her. First things first, Holy Light. We'll prepare for... some rushes here. I'm not sure if the bosses will retreat, because normally fighting these enemies, right, you want to take out the leader so they don't escape with the treasure box. I think this might be the exception, though. Let's see, do I have anything? What do I got for skills? Just holy weapon still. Okay, all cure stuff for her. Hey, high explosive. Yes, let's do that. And let's actually read what's happening here this time. Good. Hey, that's decent damage there. Good, good. Okay. Rush. Fight. Rush. We already confined the boss, so just keep picking away at her. We'll have you use Fire Blast. Everybody's doing good on health, so no healing from you. You just work on the boss. Wow, what a piece of cake. I guess that seemed a little anticlimactic, but I guess you gotta consider that I'm supposed to be done with this area, right? So everybody is a higher level than they should have been walking through here earlier. I guarantee you than they were when I was walking through here earlier. But yeah, normally those lineage fights, those are the real deal. It takes a while to get through them and everything when you're fighting them at your level. It's just that I guess I've gotten pretty comfortable dominating these lower areas. It's time for me to go tackle that Shadow Palace, though. I think that's where I'm gonna have to start putting my attention now. Spent enough time around here. Longbow. I think I've actually got a better bow for my character now. Yeah, look at that. Longbow +3 now comes longbow +7. I think the rest of these are all crappier, right? Yeah. Alright. That didn't even level my characters, actually, if you noticed. Right? I had my ranger and my wizard. They were at like 75% before, now they're at 84%. So that was a boss fight and it didn't even level them. So that's a little window into how how much I need to move on to the next the next space, the next area here. Alright. So, I'm going to call that a stream for now. I'm actually going to go back to the city and save here. I don't think I have enough... I don't think I have enough blood crystals to go level. I think I only have 1, and I need to have at least 2. But check this out here, actually, before I go. See that? Now give me that power. Each one of these women says something just like that. Something that makes you think that, like, there is some ulterior motive to getting your blood crystals from you. I haven't figured it out yet. I don't know yet. But I don't have enough to level. You can see in the lower left corner, I need. I've only got 1, and for all of these, I need 2. And this one, I need 3. So yeah, I gotta go find another boss, and then I can come back here and do it. Or I can go visit one of the other 2 ladies, Alm or Marilith, and a different path will be available to me, right? So like right now, the next thing that's open to me, I think, is just this Sky Dragon one. That would be the one that I would get from you here. The other 2 I would have to go see the other ladies for. So yeah, they try to be all nice and cordial about it, and they're like, okay, yeah, just come back if you change your mind. And then when you're ready, they're like, yeah, give me that power, give me that crystal, give it. Oh yeah, I was gonna save. That's important. So anyway, thank you for watching this with me. It's been fun. It looked pretty easy. Trust me, it's a little bit of a daunting game at first, but don't get discouraged if you want to pick this one up and try it. There's just a little bit of time where you gotta learn how it works, and once you figure it out, you'll be like me, and it'll just be fun. You'll just be rolling through battles and stuff. You'll occasionally run into fights that are pretty hard. And not in a rush to beat this game. That's the best way to play it. You know, you gotta do it when you can really appreciate just taking your time with it, and when you don't feel like you're in a rush, then that's when you're gonna have the best time with this game. So, but anyway, thanks again, and definitely see you next time.